What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. Gonna be doing some operations for the next couple videos. We're gonna be doing Operation 6 Ballistic Engine. The next video will be Operation 7. Then we are going to go back to the main story for a video, Operation 4. Because Operations 4 and 5 have to do with the final mission, which is just was about it. I sat down to play it thinking, you know, that we weren't this close. I knew we were getting close to the end, but not like that close. Once we go to the last planet, it's like about 3 hours straight of gameplay. So yeah, we'll essentially we're gonna do the Operation 6 and 7. We're then gonna hit video for the final mission, do one of the operations, next video of the final mission, the last operation, final video in the series. There we go. That's the plan. I think it's 17 total videos. I've got it all recorded and everything. I just got to add the commentary.
Exponentially within the Hive City. Retaking those sectors is a lost cause. Bombardment from orbit risks collateral damage, so we need a more targeted approach. Commandeer a Nova Cannon implosive warhead from the Navy supplies in the Astra Militarum depot and deliver the payload by rail. We shall collapse the superstructure from below.
We will secure the Militarum depot in no time, Lieutenant.
If anybody's going to ask, AJ, I thought you've been saying that you're going to get back on a schedule and all this, but you uploaded some Warhammer a couple days ago. Yeah. The thing about that is, you know, I was way more sick than I thought I was. Like I just thought I had a nasty cold. Nah, I had a massive sinus infection. So, you know, I finally broke down. Told my mom, "Fine, you're right. I got to go to the doctor." Went to the doctor. You know, I got meds, steroids, and antibiotics and everything. It's kind of why I wasn't around, you know, why I had to take a day off there on Friday for a, anytime that I've, had to take the steroids for, so I've had to do it in the past because I get bronchial infection easy, I get sinus infection easy, you know, that sort of stuff. So, you know, usually I get a little moody for the first day. God damn it, I love that. I was about to say the chainsword, I think, has the best executions. That's not true. Once we get into the final mission, we get the Thunderhammer. Holy shit, that weapon is fun.
Another Xenos bioform eliminated. Xenos incoming! Show them the storm has dissipated.
I jumped around on a topic there. Oh yeah, essentially what I was saying is, I'm finally on the mend. You know. You know, like I never know. Like, I don't know. I trying to think how to explain this. I've felt bad because I've been getting sick a lot lately. I think a lot of that has to do with the, you know, I eat like shit and I sleep like shit. So maybe I should fix those problems. But I think that lack of sleep is kind of what really kills me, though, because I don't think I ever like fully recover from anything. You know, I kind of just move from a nasty cold to this to that, and just a whole bunch of minor shit that just gets my way of work. But oh well. And I know somebody's going to say, AJ, you're 30. How do you not know this already? Well, it's because I have a problem sitting still. I'm usually always doing something. You know, I'm doing school stuff for my clubs, stuff for, you know, the channel in the background or whatever. Even when I'm like, okay, I'm not going to upload, but I'm still doing work in the background and stuff like that. So it's all good. Gotta say, I feel good.
armor.
I know, like I said, and it's a lesson I probably should have learned much earlier in my life, but, sometimes it's better to learn it late than never.
Worst week of sandstorm since I was assigned this posting. Lost 2 good pilots and a servo hauler. Tempest swallowed them whole. Part of this forsaken rock for good. Techs scratch their heads, wondering why they get no Auspex reads anywhere in the vicinity of the hauler's last location. They'll never find the pilots or the hauler. Because they're looking in the wrong place. I know where they are. By the time anyone figures it out, I'll be gone too. It'll say lost in a sandstorm. But I'll be out there with a hauler. Free.
Changing magazine.
The depot appears secure and devoid
You know,
of
I
Xenos.
gotta give these last 2 operations some credit. Like, they're actually kind of tough. Granted, I mean, it's tough because of ammo scarcity. Like, I keep catching myself just running out of ammo. But I had to stop that enemy wave. But yeah, these last 2 operations, I actually had a lot of fun with. It's still odd to me that they're not like the other operations. They're not connected to the story. Like, and once we get into the final mission, like, I feel like there are times that those operations would kind of fit into, because, you know, you send off some other squads and all that. So you'd think you'd connect them to the story, but no, you have these 2 operations that have just jack shit to do with anything. I don't know. I just thought that was an odd decision.
Fresh magazine in. Fresh munitions.
Messiah's blessings, Quartermaster. Awaiting your instructions.
We require a Nova cannon implosive warhead to be loaded on the train.
Acknowledge. Commencing transport returns. Attention. Services not found. Operators required to complete the transport process.
Another Xenos bioform eliminated. We broke the Xenos onslaught. Swapping magazine. Ammunition cache here. Fertilizer now, Xenos.
You know, I kind of wish that we could have seen the warhead and everything move around. I mean, maybe you could. You know what I mean? Like maybe you could see it move around the environment, but I'm so busy killing Tyranids.
Fresh magazine in. Picking up extra rounds.
essentially what I'm saying is, it just kind of feels like, trying to think how to phrase this. It just kind of feels like, you know, we have no visual representation of what's going on. It's just, just kill all the monsters. Though I guess at the same time, this game's got to be about killing all the monsters. It's Warhammer.
Stay close and sharp.
You just turn that corner, and there's just a shitload of them.
Throwing crack grenade. Target seeks to mobilize reinforcements and eliminate. Pathetic tyranny of abomination.
Updating mission log to reflect continuous atmospheric irritation.
And again,
Changing magazine.
this now again reminds me. This again reminds me of Gears of War. It was Gears 5. Yeah. It was Gears 5 when you went to that desert area. That was Groznyia. Again, I was sitting here going, is it Groznyia? No, it's Groznyia. But yeah, that's what this area reminds me of. The whole time I was playing it, I was like, God, this area, this feels familiar.
Rearming.
Cross the bridge. Quickly.
Specs deep scan ready.
God damn, that's awesome. I know, I'm such a 14-year-old boy, but man, I fucking love it. Watching these executes.
Exterminate. We made our Primarch proud. Another dust up approaches. We shall launch this terminus's final trip.
Okay, I love this. When you tell the rocket to move, it's awesome.
Obstruction detected. Removal is required to commence.
And it's just people pulling them. God damn it, man! There's a horrible job. I want to say it's on battle barges. There's a person whose job it is to move like fuel rods by hand, and they're becoming extremely mutated because of the radiation, and they don't last very long because, you know, they're touching radioactive material. See, I find it bullshit that some of those Tyranids that, you know, they do that cross block with their little Tyranid swords. It's like, well, it's bullshit. That shouldn't block all of my bullets, because, you know, I can clearly shoot between the blades. Like, if I'm going center mass, I guess I can understand, but I'm going for the face. Come on.
Magazine empty. War gear acquired.
I gotta say, the bolt pistol grew on me the more of these operations I played. It just, if only it had a touch more stopping power, I'd use it over the heavy bolt pistol. Or I'd prefer to use it over the heavy bolt pistol, just for its rate of fire. But yeah, the problem is it doesn't have enough punch. I mean, I essentially got a mag dump into these larger enemies.
All specs ready to scan. All specs tagged to burrowing tyranny. Reloading. Administering self-aid. Ammunition cache here.
Departmental editorial ordnance transfer. 3639 loading complete. Manifest updated.
Did you guys have to shoot them? You made me waste a grenade, and I'm very unhappy about that. Oh, I remember this. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, I get this massive wave coming in, so I'm just killing all these just like tiny Tyranids. I start getting overrun, so I'm like, oh, let's turn here. Oh shit, monsters!
Dispensing stems.
You just kill him, and then boom, here comes like 5 more around the corner.
Disgusting. Here it is, scum. Out of rounds. Calibrate your aim. Swapping magazine.
Just like, get on the fucking elevator. We're going.
All specs prime.
Stop getting in the way of my shots.
Squad, rally on my signal. Fresh munitions. Be ready. Stim injection administered. Warhead is loaded, Lieutenant.
Good. Deploy it.
Changing magazine. Picking up extra rounds. You are fertilizer now, Seagulls. Fresh magazine in. Successful. For Ultramar!
Engine power depleted. Initiating charge
Yeah,
cycle.
just like anything else in that game, in this game, that means keep
The minor setback.
shooting.
Let us reevaluate our strategy.
Talassa, I have multiple swarms moving to your location. You have their attention. Deal with them swiftly. We'll not get another shot at this.
Turn it from the open tracks. Let us crush them with an engine.
Regurgitating proposition. There are engines inside, and may be routed along the parallel tracks.
We must keep the train out of their future.
I kind of like these sandstorms. You see the red eyes for the Tyranids showing up.
Activate train.
Rearming.
Hit the execute, get all the small Tyranids to go down.
Kill them before they scrap the entire train.
You know, I gotta commend the devs that they really gave us kind of. They found a way to give us a shooter that has two really very distinct kinds of enemies. I feel like a lot of games don't do that.
I must
You know, a lot of games, it's very much
Fresh magazine.
you're fighting enemy soldiers. Yeah, there are variations of the enemy soldiers, but you know, it's. But with this one, it's, you know, the Tyranids act very differently from the Thousand Sons. You know, they're not just kind of reskinned versions of each other. And I'm not saying that no game does this, but it's just it's something that I don't think a lot of devs do. I think a lot of developers would just have you fight the Tyranids and have this kind of be a swarm-based pseudo zombie game. Not saying the Tyranids are I wouldn't say they're exactly like zombies. Yes, the whole thing about they kind of eat anything and the biomass, yada yada yada. But I'm mostly talking about like the way they're swarming you and everything in this mission. Or really, this not just this mission, this whole game. They're really cool, but then you fight the Thousand Sons, and they are at the almost exact polar opposite. They're more. I'm not going to say they take like battle formations or anything like that, but you know, you're fighting enemies with a lot more range. You're fighting just a very different kind of enemy that just acts very different from the Tyranids, which makes perfect sense that they'd act different from the Tyranids, but it's, I don't know. It works for me. It added some nice variety to this game that I think could have been very one-note, but ends up finding a way to be able to do a little bit of something extra. I'd still like to see orcs be in this game, but
Fulton charging system detected. Engines here requested to perform rites of restoration.
Reloading. Exterminated. Changing magazine.
Damn invisible bastards.
Deploy immediately.
Underway.
Departing momentarily.
Warhead out! Detonation in 5. Brace for shockwave. Eat a million tons of plastic.
Nothing like blowing shit up.
No see those bioscans. Mission successful to us. Return to
All right, my dudes, we'll hit up the stats for the mission, and then we'll get on out of here. Come on, load the resources. Let's go. There it goes. And I win kills, melee damage. Again, I keep winning melee damage, but not ranged. That's always interesting to me. Alright, my dudes, that's going to about do it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. As always, find me over on social media. All that stuff's linked down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment if you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more next time. But until then, I'm out.